EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers.
Cade York to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he'll take it on in. Noah McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
It's certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp. You're in and out of the huddle. You're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Now it's going to be third down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third and a long way to go. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and 10. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Detroit.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
First carry for David Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. One more time for Montgomery.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
First and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Cade York to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Ready, ready. Down. Ready, go.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 34-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Ready, ready. 10 blacks, putt.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Christian Harris there on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Putt.
On play action, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
The score, Lions 14, Panthers 10. Cade York to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Putt.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Ready.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-10 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. 50. Green. Set. Go.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Set. Ready. Set. Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Now, Etienne. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. Black 40. Ready.
Throwing is Young. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Yellow. Hut.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready.
To throw is Young. That is caught. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone. and they get 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they will finally run him down. It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. York good on the extra point. And the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Right. Here we go. Black 40. Set.
Now Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
47-yard line.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Yellow. 22. Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Set. Hut. 50. Green.
To throw, Young. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And you won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
13-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Straight ahead with Gibb. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go track. Go track. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Derek Brown working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Trevor Etienne is back deep for Carolina. Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Down.
Out of the shotgun. Young. To the right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so...
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
It's a loss of 8.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. The clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
33.
line.
Yellow. Punt.
Now Young. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
On the coverage.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
In trouble, and down he goes. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 22
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
Here's Ryan
line.
Fitzgerald to try the field goal.
Fitzgerald
This
for the
from
field
30
goal.
yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the set. Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Set up.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass complete. It is St. Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Wrap roll 80.
Back to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hup.
They'll run with Montgomery. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
72
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Detroit.
Got it. Ready? Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Set. Liking 18. Let's go.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And The rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. 70 rings, 70 rings.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
17 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Okay,
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Bravo 80.
That is Ferguson in motion. 1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Lions. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Lions are going to open up the lead to 8.
Panthers 20. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. That's pumped by Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
They run out of the gun with Brooks. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Let's set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A 54-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Third and a yard. Now, on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The Lions will punt this ball away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Down. Ready.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. Yep, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
26-yard line.
Let's go now.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready,
They try again. It's 2nd and 10.
ready. Set.
Throwing is Young. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Ready?
Young. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Okay,
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready, ready.
Hubbard. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Waste of time.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Set, hut. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the
52
two-point conversion.
Back to throw. Young. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Lions first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 7. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Dominic Lovett. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 2.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Derek Brown on the stop. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
On play action, Young. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss on the play.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Set. Ready. Cut. Cut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Black. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on a crash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready?
On the give, it's Hubbard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, ready?
3rd and long.
Set. 33. Yellow. Steel. Black. Hut. Hut.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's over the middle. Caught by Tesla. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Lions first down.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. Taylor Decker, the former Buckeye, guilty on that one. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Set, ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.